Welcome to this demonstration of EQUELLA 4 new features. We're going to start by looking at the way EQUELLA looks through a selection session these days. So we're going to log into Blackboard, a learning management system, as a demonstration teacher. And we'll just go through some of the features of EQUELLA. So we can see, first of all, that the BCAT and EQUELLA modules are still present. We can do a search for, say, photos, and one of the first things you'll notice is that the look and feel on searching has changed. We have icons representing the attachments for that item. Another thing that you'll notice is that it's now and searching by default, so additional words will refine the search rather than expand it. If we go to a course and go to add an EQUELLA object, one of the things we note here now is that rather than contributing an item or searching for an item, we simply have an EQUELLA object, and that can be renamed to whatever is appropriate. And that takes us into the version 4, EQUELLA 4 selection session. In the selection session we have some shortcuts. We can easily select items we've recently selected, items that we've just contributed, which is often what we want to select, or favourites. Favourites are a version 4 feature where you can go to any item and simply from the sharing tab you can add this to your favourites, and suddenly it's one of your favourites. If I go back here, we'll now see that that's in my favourite list. So favourites are one of the new features in EQUELLA 4. One of the other interesting things, important things we can do here is, as well as simply selecting something, we have a number of other things we can do. Different types of searches, but also we can contribute. So we can actually do our contribution right here in place, in the same place that we do our searches now. So supposing we just contribute, say, a general learning resource. So this is our sample version 4 item. We can upload files with the file manager, the same as 3.2. We do have some additional controls. We now have the ability to search and add YouTube videos to an item. So if we search in here for EQUELLA, we'll see all the videos about EQUELLA that we've loaded up to YouTube. Look at the first one. That's multiples. So we can select these couple, and we'll see down here we've got our currently selected videos. We can also select audio files from iTunes in a similar way, and Google Books is another new control. In addition, we now have the HTML editor, which can be used to create whole web pages and import them from my content or directly embed them. And we can also have rich text metadata. So rich text, of course, being not just the words, but the font size, the font style, the colour, and all those sorts of aspects, bold, italic, and so on. So if we take those things, perhaps we have some HTML pages. So we can select web pages out of my content. So here's a couple from say a project, and we can clone and select those into our item as well, and then we can edit those. So perhaps we edit this page here and put some more information in there. Okay. Finally, we could build a navigation tree. So this is again similar to what's available in 3.2. Dynamic access is available in 3.2, but we can initialize this this navigation menu now, and we can organize our files in any way we want. So we can say, oh, my project should come second, and I want page 2 to be a sub link to my project. So we can do that. So once we've created that item, we can select it, and we'll have a look. We could select just any of the individual things we've found, or we could select the whole package because we've put it into a package. So if we select the package, normal Blackboard, we'll just get the various things that we can alter, and then we submit it. And so that that item is now, if we go back to display view, that item is now stored in our course, and as a student we can come in and look at the item, and we can see immediately the item is here within the Blackboard environment, and we can see the YouTube video, or we can see whatever the various pages are that we might have developed up. So that's an example of some of the new features in EQUELLA 4.